Boom, we live. What's up, everybody? Welcome in here to Wrestle Plunge on a Sunday night, the usual time, 6 Eastern. We're continuing along the path of CWA Memphis 89. We're getting closer to getting done. We're in November. We're on November 23rd right now. The way I'm watching it on Internet Archive, and the way this is laid out right now, I'm confused on this episode. Because it's an hour and 30 minutes, just this episode, and usually an episode is about 51 minutes, so I'm not exactly sure what's going on there. But we're going to go right into that one. So that may be the only episode we watch, because it looks like, well, here's another weird thing. So it's got 11:23, and then I thought maybe it was a live show, but it's not. I kind of clipped through it, and it's a studio show. So you got 11:23, which is an hour and a half, which is odd. But then 11:25 is a show, and it's broken up into part 1 and part 2, which equals, it looks like a full show, and then it jumps all the way to 12:16. So it looks like we're missing a show, or maybe it didn't air the first week of December, and then also what I just explained. But after that, once we do finally get through with this, which will be a couple of more weeks, it looks like, we're gonna watch, because it goes right into the end of this. It goes into USWA Challenge, and the first one on there is August the 11th, 89, and it looks like it continues. Let's see, they got a couple of shows from August, a couple of shows from September. It looks like they don't have any from October. Looks like they have a few from November and one from. I might try to find those. I might try to find all of those if that's possible. We're gonna see. I don't know. That where there's some missing there that kind of makes me not want to do it, but I don't know. It's gonna be hard either way unless we do Memphis, because Memphis is about the only thing that doesn't try to take you down with some copyright bullshit. But let's see who's in the chat. What's going on, everybody? Jersey Jen popping in here. Love to see it. Boom, Dead Punk Cage in the house. Hope you're doing well also. F Wood coming to hang out tonight. Zach O'Green, what's up? Daniel Bullock, what's up? What's up? Skronk coming through here tonight. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, without further ado, let's get in here. I think I'm on the right one now. 11:23. And we'll see exactly what we get into here. We'll see how it goes. Play it by ear, if you will. But yeah, thanks for joining me. This is just a regular studio show, so...
Welcome into CWA Championship Wrestling. My name is Michael St. John, in today for Dave Brown, who is on vacation. And boy, do we have an outstanding card of action coming your way from the CWA today. Already on the card, we have Freddie.
Oh, Freddie.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Hold on. We can't start the show yet. Ronnie's not here. Ronnie's not here.
Just a few minutes.
What do you mean Ronnie's not here? We can't say that. We've already started the show. We're on.
Something could have happened.
Okay, so I feel like, here's what I feel like's going on. Just from what I'm seeing right this second. Something's weird in here with the way they've got these listed, because it wasn't last week. These guys and Ronnie are having issues. They're not even really together anymore, so it feels like it's older than it should be.
Well, let's get the show going. Maybe he won't show up.
No, Ronnie's never missed a booking in his life. If you'll just wait just a few minutes, hold the show, he'll be here. Don't worry, Ronnie.
Wait a minute. What's the deal with?
Don't worry about him. We're worried about Ronnie right now. Just hold up just a few minutes.
We can't hold up. We've got to go on with the show. Hey, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys.
It's all right. You can wait.
Can we get on with the show? First of all, I'm not real comfortable with the spider being out here. I'm not. All right, we got to go to a break. I'm sorry.
Patrick,
we
welcome
got to
in.
continue the show. Ronnie's not here.
Oh yeah, Jersey Jen, Freddy Krueger. Copyright infringement and all. The most popular baby face in the territory. Yeah, I'm confused what's going on. It's got commercials also.
For a ghost rider.
So I'm confused here.
Stipulation.
I'm just going to see if I remember anything from the show here.
As I was about to tell you, here on CWA Championship Wrestling, we've got a lot coming up. In this first match, I want to show you a film of some activity that recently occurred, a match that recently occurred in Memphis, Tennessee, at the Mid-South Coliseum. Now, the stipulation on this match was that Texas Dirt put his mask and his hair up.
Dude, this is all the way back with Texas Dirt. I am going to skip this because, I mean, I think this is bullshit. So I'm going to go, 11:25 is probably where we're at from last week, 11:18. So let's do that. I still think there's a week missing in early December unless they took that week off. Again, I'm not 100% sure, but let me fix that in the old ticker right there, and we'll get right here. We'll get her going. We're going, baby. We're figuring out as we go. We got it. There we go. Dave Brown. 11:25 is the date.
Everybody, Dave Brown here at ringside, ready to go with another day with the CWA Championship Wrestling action coming up. We'll tell you a little bit more about a somewhat surprising incident that occurred in Nashville, Tennessee with the King and the superstar Bill Dundee. Here today, live, we will be looking at the Dirty White Boy in our ring. Dutch Mantell will be here.
Here we go. We're good.
Kevin Dillinger tries again to climb the
Bob?
ladder of success. All of that's going to be coming up right here. You stay with us. We'll be back with the opening match in just a moment.
Nacho Man, what's up, dude?
Came in insulting the crowd. Hey, what's that I hear?
You guys randomly coming through, hit the old like. That throws it out into the algorithm there in the YouTubes. Appreciate that. And if anybody's watching on Twitch as well, I'm live on Twitch and YouTube. But yeah, hit the like, fellas.
Sounds like the theme.
Dutch's music.
Opportunity to lead.
It's Keith Robertson.
Dutch hangs the bullwhip up on the turnbuckles. Roberson now back under the ropes and into the ring. Jerry Calhoun's the referee, says let's get this one going, and we are underway. Dutch Mantell from Oil Trough, Texas. Keith Roberson out of Memphis, Tennessee. Roberson with the size advantage on Dutch Mantell. Headlock by Dutch Mantell. Roberson claims he's pulling his hair. Both of them back up on their feet now. Dutch hanging onto the headlock. Roberson working him into the rope. Fires him across the way. Dutch with a big forearm across the back when he snaps off the rope. Dutch Mantell. Boy,
one thing about Memphis, guys come and go a lot, as we've seen throughout 1989. But one constant has been Dutch Mantell. It's been amazing.
Dutchman has really been maligned in the last few weeks by Lawler. As we told you at the beginning of the program, we'll have more to tell you about an incident that happened in Nashville, Tennessee. Regarding Bill Dundee, had a cover and a count of 1. It was a similar incident to what has happened to Dutch in a couple of weeks ago. Dutch was left to fend for himself by Lawler. Lawler just left the wrestling area. Count of 2 by Keith Roberson. Very close. Only 1 count away from an upset on Dutch Mantell.
December, the last actual episode of CWA is December the 30th. And my understanding from everything that I've read anyways is that's when the flip happens, and the first show of 90 is USWA. Where WCCW, the partner with CWA during this time, they had already flipped to USWA from WCCW in August of 89.
The big guy, you can't count him out. He's got a lot of wrestling matches under his belt.
Yeah, Dutch is going to WCW soon.
Feels like he's got it going. Oh, Dutch Mantell. Some of the dirty tricks were invented by Dutch Mantell, so don't get too overconfident there, Mr. Roberson. Look out. Out of the ring, down on the floor, and I think Dutch did, in fact, grab him by the hair that time. Dutch pops him with a right fist.
F-Wood giving Dutch hell in the chat. I've always liked Dutch, though. I've always been a fan of Dutch. I don't know. I like Dutch. I grew up with Dutch on Smoky Mountain Wrestling, not wrestling, as actually on commentary. We basically was retired, then went on to manage in WWF a little bit. But, yeah, I always liked Dutch, man. I thought Dutch was awesome.
Keith Roberson celebrated maybe a little too early as Dutch now rams that head into the mat, rolls him under the ropes and back into the ring.
Really enjoyed him in CWA here in '89.
Mantell set.
Usually gives the jobbers a really good match as
He
well.
gets up, hold in the lower part of his back there after he hit hard. Dutch with a big body slam. Not an easy thing to do with a guy this big. Big upper arm. Dutch covers him. 1, 2, and 3. Got it.
Picking up another one.
Give the win to Dutch Mantell in 2 minutes, 52 seconds, 2:52 to win for the Dutchman. Dutchman doesn't want to break the cover. Referee says, hey, you got it I got it won. That's it. Count of 3. A Dutch Mantell has himself a victory here in our opening match of the day. There he is, collecting shoe baby, and then heading for the dressing room.
I like George South a lot, too.
Going to be coming into the CWA. Be looking for him. Talking about Bobby and Jackie Fulton, the Fantastic.
Shit, the Fantastics
Just a
coming
minute,
in here.
Jackie.
Well, the fake, the Fox Fantastics. This is not the real Fantastics.
Fantastics. We came into the CWA. We did them a favor. We came in here to wrestle some of the greatest tag teams in professional wrestling today. And what happened? We are known coast to coast, continent to continent, the most popular tag team in professional wrestling today.
Are
and
you,
these
though?
sickos out here that's watching the Fantastics live and in living color booed the Fantastics. You know, I'll tell you, it's been some 6 years since we started the tradition of the Fantastics. And I want to tell you, Jackie, these people, they hurt my feelings. But I want to tell you right now, somebody else that hurt my feelings. Ricky Morton and Bill Dundee, you guys have got a price to pay, and hey, just for that, we're coming back to the CWA. I don't care if it's Jerry Lawler, Dutch Mantell, I don't care if it's anybody, the dirty white boy, the dirty white girl, Frankie Lancaster, anybody.
You know, speaking of the Fantastics, the real Fantastics, you know, Bobby Fulton, but Tommy Rogers. I was always a big fan of Tommy Rogers.
That wants to step in the ring with the Fantastics, brother, because we're going to declare war. Jackie, I know you got something to say to these people out here.
That's right, Bobby. You know, for years you've been telling me about how beautiful the girls in the South are. Well, I've been down here for about 8 months, and I haven't found one girl worthy of this $1 million smile, Bobby. And worthy of your good looks, too, brother. I tell you one thing, I'm just glad to see that you're starting to see things my way.
You know blood is thicker than water. We'll see you soon. The Fantastics shining forever.
Well,
Well,
I don't know about forever.
They can wrestle.
I don't know about right now in
CWA
'89, I'm going to be
Fantastics,
honest.
Bobby and Jackie Fulton. Also someone else who's been around before, very large, and going to be coming back again. The big Master of Pain. Take a look at it.
Taker's returned. Oh, shit. Dude, this has got to be super soon when he debuted. I don't know when exactly showed up in WCW, but I feel like it's, I guess, in 90. So Taker's coming back, the Master of Pain. But where the hell is the Blackbirds, man? The last thing we saw at the Blackbirds, they were feuding with the Rock and Roll Express, and it seems like Robert Gibson has now left. What the hell, man? The Blackbirds, and I think the titles are up in a tournament. Am I crazy? Am I remembering that right?
The very large and powerful Master of Pain, and the man he's looking for is due in here right now. I don't see him yet, but his opponents are in there. Handicap match schedule. Here it comes, led by Nate the Rat. We're talking about the Soul Taker, T.D. Steele and Don Kelly, both rushing.
Soul Taker getting another
Soul Taker
handicap
steps into the
squash.
ring. Boy, he's got them both off their feet right now. The
Oh,
Soul
whoa.
Taker, T.D. Steele, victim of the headbutt.
That's pretty cool. I like Art Barr.
Soul Taker, originally out of the Monster Factory, Larry Sharp's Monster Factory in New Jersey.
Welcome in, Galactic.
Steele grabs him from behind, just as he was about to nail Don Kelly. But the Soul Taker shoved him back across the ring, just turned him a flip. Look at that. Just shoving him down and back to work on Don Kelly. Kelly thrown into the ropes and out of the ring. T.D. Steele ducks under. Hey, yeah, those celebrations. Bad mistake, T.D. You turned your back on him. And the Soul Taker nailed it.
Oh, shit. Patrick Moore says the Blackbirds went to Texas. Oh, fuck.
Oh, my goodness. Don Kelly.
I'm going to miss them.
climbing
They were
back
my
into the
favorite
ring.
team from this year.
T.D. Steele climbing out of the ring.
They were money,
Boy, can you
dude.
blame him after that big smash that Soul Taker put on him? Soul Taker picking Kelly up and dropping him on his back.
Money!
As a count of 1, 2. This one's
Damn.
over. Don Kelly pinned in 1:13 seconds.
Can't
It
beat a
was
good
all
squash.
Soul Taker, even though
Like
Kelly
that?
and T.D. Steele jumped him at the beginning. There he goes, stalking out of here. He's got the victory. We're going to be back
Yeah,
with the dirty
I'd say that's
white
pretty.
boy.
I'd agree with that. I'd concur with that for sure. Yeah, Fulton was pretty good at talking, really. Well, he just now cut a pretty good promo, but he's trying to sell shit to us.
CWA Wrestling fans, Evansville Coliseum.
Y'all know the drill. Thanks for coming in here tonight. Again, we do this every Sunday night, 6 Eastern, folks. Got a new video in the process I'm working on right now. Subject is 4 Horsemen, and then I put that in the Discord. And if you're not in the Discord, make sure you jump in the Discord. Trying to get more conversations going in there. And here lately, everybody's been talking. It's been cool. So here's a link to that. I would appreciate anybody that's not in the Discord to jump on in there, share some matches, you know, talk about whatever you want to wrestling related. And yeah, new video. I'm shooting for next Sunday, and not 100% if I can make that happen, but I'm going to work really hard at it. If not, it'd be the following Sunday. This one's going to be just a slight bit longer, 7 or 8 minutes on this video. And, you know, they do take me a minute to do the editing on that, but yeah, they're coming, babe.
Talking about the King Lawler fans, my true fans, which there's hundreds of thousands of, but for some of you other jerks who had the audacity last week to turn on me like a venomous snake, I want you to know that one of these days you're going to want to get back on my bandwagon, and I ain't going to have room for you. Second one goes to you, Dundee. You little runt, stay out of my business. Can I make it any plainer than that? And the third message is to you, Dutch Mantell. This week, me and you, no time limit, no disqualification. You know what that means? That means you're going to get hurt, and get hurt bad, Mantell.
Chris Champion battles RPM Mike Davis, Lumberjack strap match in Evansville.
Chris Champion, it's going to be hard to be a wild side with strap marks on your backside in Evansville. You are mine, boy.
And the CWA title on the line. This man will take on Bill Dundee.
I can't wait to get there, Bill Dundee, because the last time there, boy, I beat you like a dirty little stinking poodle right in the middle of the ring. And now you want to come up with a stipulation of having the dirty white girl handcuffed to Todd Morton? Well, that's fine, because Todd Morton, if you mess up one bit, I'll come out there and break your little scrawny neck. Dundee, you're going down.
Wednesday night, Evansville Coliseum, be there.
David Johnson in the ring right now. David going today against one of the Goliaths of the CWA, the Dirty White Boy. Here he comes. He holds the CWA
champ.
Dirty White Girl leads the way as they come into the wrestling area. I see the belt. I see the belt, no doubt about it. You still have it around your waist. Dirty White Boy steps up onto the ring apron. Dirty White Girl holds the ropes as he steps through. David Johnson. David Johnson saying,
David Johnson.
Get her out of here. Don't want her interfering in the match. That's a good point, David. Dirty White Boy removing the CWA Heavyweight Championship belt. Oh, words between David Johnson and Dirty White Boy. Not responsible for what happened, says the Dirty White Boy. David Johnson out of Memphis, Tennessee. Dirty White Boy out of Bucksnorth, Tennessee. Remember, driven along Interstate 40 in West Tennessee. You may have seen Bucksnorth, Tennessee. That's where he's from. He holds the CWA title. David Johnson trying to get him off his feet. Couldn't do it. Big forearm across the back, and David Johnson is knocked to the mat.
Who's going to get this belt off of
powerful wrestler.
Dirty White Boy?
Referee trying to get him back away from the rope. David Johnson. He kind of issued a challenge for Dirty White Boy that as long as Dirty White Girl would stay out of the action, he could take him on with no problem. Dirty White Boy says, I'm not responsible for what happens here. He's been in control so far during the match.
Calhoun looks like he could have been a wrestler. He might have been a wrestler one time.
10 minutes is the overall time limit for it. Oh, look at that. Dirty White Girl
big
over there. Slap David Johnson.
In shape.
Just can't stay out of the action. Just can't do it, apparently. There's the Dirty White Girl watching from the corner of the CWA Heavyweight Champion. Standing drop kick by Dirty White Boy. He can wrestle, there's no doubt about it. He just smashed David Johnson. Johnson's half under the ropes, and referee Jerry Calhoun is trying to get him to back away, let Johnson get out from under the ropes and back on his feet. Johnson came in, tried to put his shoulder into the midsection. Now with a right fist, Dirty White Boy. Boy, didn't really phase him that much. And he nails David Johnson. Knee to the back. Oh, Dirty White Boy sits down on it. He goes for the cover. 1, 2. Whoa, he picked him up. Picked him up by the hair at the count of 2. David Johnson fired into the ropes. Dirty White Boy with the power slam.
That White Boy ruled.
The count of 3.
What's up, Lisa?
Just leave Johnson lying there. Johnson
Coming in over on Twitch.
Dirty White Boy lets him get on his feet and then runs right into him from behind. 1, 2.
Pins him with his dick in his face. How disrespectful.
The 3 count by the Dirty White Boy as he gets the victory. Gets the victory in just about 3 minutes. 2 minutes, 58 seconds the time on it. A non-title
What's up, Tafster?
match. I know you're very proud of that belt, but
Welcome
a
in here.
non-title match. You have just won here today.
What, I got to come out here every time I turn around and give somebody a title shot? Well, let me, don't interrupt me. I give Superstar Bill Dundee a title shot, and the boy could not hang. Where is Superstar? Huh? Is the midget under the ring? Where's he at? Because, baby, you're looking at the real champion. No matter what anybody says, whether you like it or not, you're looking at the man. I'm on top of the hill, looking down at all the rest. I beat Dutch Mantel. I beat Jerry the King Lawler. I beat Superstar Bill Dundee. You better find me somebody else. Give me a little competition.
You know, Bill Dundee is gonna say a little bit different about what happened.
Tennessee
there, and I think
Teabag.
the fans will too. If you don't mind, just stand here and let's take a look. Let's let the fans see exactly what happened in that championship match.
It's absolutely incredible as the White Boy goes in and finds no one home.
Desperation arm swing and into the turnbuckle. Dundee looks like he's going for the figure 4. He's got it set.
I'll do another brother count. I'm losing hope on the brothers. I have to be honest. Last few weeks have been very sad on the brother end.
Dundee in real bad trouble right now, trying to get up after being sprayed right in the eyes with that spray. The White Boy just nailed him with a chain.
White Boy nailing Dundee down. He goes. What a turn of events. 2, 3. The White Boy gets the victory. But he had a lot of help from the Dirty White Girl. What in the world did she spray out of that can? But more so than that, where in the dickens did it come from?
I think you could see, or maybe you couldn't see very well. She sprayed something in his eye.
Didn't do nothing. The guy put an illegal move on me. I countered it, and I still got the title right here because I am the true CWA heavyweight champion. You understand what I'm talking about?
I understand you won it, but I also understand that she interfered in that match.
No, she never interfered.
What kind of letter she open?
What are you doing?
Hey, that's my business.
No, that's none of your business. Hey, whose name's on this, woman? Huh? Shut up! Whose name's on this? It's mine. You don't ever open my mail. You understand me? And what are you doing out here trying to cause problems?
Not causing any problems.
Well, where'd this come from?
Well, if somebody sent it, I told you to take care of it otherwise. I told you to take care of it otherwise.
Dirty
I don't
White
want to get
Girl.
any more of your letters
Look,
there.
I'll backhand you in the next
Damn! It's getting dark out here.
Come on.
We're going to take a break, so what we're going to do. Get out of here.
So you?
Michael St. John for CWA Championship Wrestling Wednesday night.
Michael St. John. Yeah, again, thanks everyone for coming in. And one thing I'm going to plug right now is members here at Wrestle Plunge. Yeah, you get access to emojis if you do become a member here. And then we had somebody member up last week, which they're going to get early access to the video as soon as it drops, the brand new video. So yeah, keep an eye out on that regardless. But if you do become a member, just entice just a little bit, you would get early access to that video. I'm trying to, we'll see how it works out, but I'm trying, because I drop them on Sundays. Maybe I can get that going on Saturday for the members. So
of the Dirty White Boy. The Dirty White Girl will be handcuffed to Todd Morton for this match. And the main event, no time limit, no disqualification. The brawl goes on. Dirty Dutch Mantell against Jerry the King Lawler. Again, no time limit, no disqualification. Goodness knows what can happen. Wednesday night, Evansville Coliseum. Don't miss this big card of action. We'll see you there.
Throughout the program so far. I want to take just a couple of minutes to show you what we've been talking about, an incident that happened in Nashville at the Sports Arena as Jerry Lawler was going against the Soul Taker. Now, Lawler had regained the Unified Championship from the Soul Taker. Rematch was asked for by the Soul Taker and was granted, which occurred in Nashville. Soul Taker asked for the cage to be back around the ring as he attempted to take the belt back from Jerry Lawler in Nashville. Pay particular attention to what happens after things are all over.
JP?
Here are the highlights.
Welcome in, bro.
Right here.
Jerry the King Lawler working over the Soul Taker with the cane. Interference from the outside, causing a disqualification. Wait a minute. Here comes the Dirty White Boy. White Boy nailing Lawler on the back. Entering the ring after the cage door.
It's been cool to see the Godfather here.
According to Jerry Lawler.
89's an interesting year, really.
Of this match, Soul Taker and Dirty White Boy now going to work on the King. Jerry Lawler in the worst for wear in the ring. Dirty White Boy going to that middle strand of rope. Here comes Bill Dundee. Superstar Bill Dundee with some assistance coming into the ring. Jerry the King Lawler being waylaid with that cane. Bill Dundee coming to his aid. Now being attacked by both the Dirty White Boy and the Soul Taker. The action continues in the ring. They're going to stretch Lawler out. Here's Dirty White Boy climbing the ropes again. He's going to come down on Lawler. They're holding him out. Stretch Bill Dundee into
Bill Dundee ain't going to let that happen.
Dundee saving Lawler.
I've been listening to a lot of Dundee promos, just watching Memphis in 88 and 87 also, and they're all the same. He has like 3 promos.
Wait a minute, what is this? Jerry Lawler is leaving the ring. Lawler has got his belt, he's leaving the ring. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Jerry Lawler is turning his back on Bill Dundee and has left the ring. In the meantime, Dundee being worked over by the White Boy, the Soul Taker, and Nathaniel Whitlock in the ring. Lawler has left the arena. I cannot believe what I'm seeing after Dundee came in to rescue Jerry.
So Lawler is turning heel here?
Jerry now has
Did we establish that last week?
has left the ring.
Well, as Michael said, there was 3 against 1 with Dirty White Boy, Soul Taker, and Nate the Rat beating up on Dundee, and Lawler just left. He just left. Here's Dutch Mantell. Dutch, you got to know how Bill Dundee was feeling about that.
Yeah, I've been in a similar occurrence. Is Jerry Lawler here today?
No, he isn't.
No, and I'll tell you why he's not here today, because he don't want to show up. I don't know if he wants to face me, he don't want to face Bill Dundee, or what his problem is.
So we have
If I was
Dutch as
him,
a
I may want to
face.
stay away from the television station, too. But I'm going to say one thing. If he was here, I'm going to tell you what his interview would be. He would come out here and he'd say the same thing he said for weeks, and I'm not going to blame him, really, because he said stay out of his business. But, you know, like when a guy's down, you try to help him out, but see, Lawler, he says, no, you didn't. Well, you're not trying to help me out. What you're trying to do, you're doing it for some other reason, and that's the benefit, in my case, myself, and I guess in Dundee's case, he's trying to help Bill Dundee, and that's what Lawler believes, and I believe he believes it in his heart. Now, when you believe something down in your heart, I don't care whether you're right or whether you're wrong. In your own heart, you believe you're right. So, Lawler, but I'm going to say one thing. I think you're going down the wrong path here, and there's a situation that needs to be corrected, first and foremost, between me and you. And I know Bill Dundee, I talked to him later in the week, and Dundee was steaming. And he said he went in to help Lawler, and what did Lawler do? Lawler hit the ankle express, and he turned and he left the ring. And he left Dundee in the same position he left me in. Now, Lawler, you got everybody shooting at you all the way from Texas to California up to Maine and Florida. Everybody's shooting at you. Because what you've accomplished here, you've made Jerry Lawler a shooting gallery. And you've made me hot, Dundee hot, the Soul Taker hot, Dirty White Boy is mad at you. Everybody is hot at you, and you're standing all by yourself. And remember one thing, when you're standing by yourself and all your friends turn against you, then you're in a real tough position. But I'm going to say one thing, Jerry. Me and you got a problem to solve, and we're going to solve it one way or the other. Now, I know Jerry Lawler's got his fans, and I believe I got Dutch fans out there.
Oh, you got Dutch fans, baby. Not F-Wood.
When we get together, Lawler, I don't care. The fans cannot win a match.
I got you, brother.
You can't win it for me.
And I'm going to say one thing. When you're dealing with Jerry Lawler, you're dealing with an animal of the mind, because that man's, he knows wrestling. But I think wrestling 24 hours a day, too. But when you're in there with Lawler, Lawler is a master tactician. He knows exactly what he's doing, exactly where he is at any given time. And if you doubt my word, look at his one-loss record, because his loss record looks like a who's who of professional wrestling. But I've always had Jerry Lawler's number, and he's always had trouble with Dutch Mantell, and we're going to solve this problem come heck or high water.
Dutch Mantell, he respects the king, but he won't back up from it. We'll be back.
Boom, and out of here we come and through, swinging. Jersey Gin giving out a membership here, a Wrestle Plunge membership, and I appreciate the shit out of that, Jersey Gin. Thank you very much. And Simi Sharp getting membered up, so that means you will get an opportunity to see the new video early. Excuse me, Simi. That's awesome, Jersey Gin. Thank you so much. Awesome, love that. Got access to the emojis now, Simi. Let's go get a
Kevin
brewski.
Dillinger has had no success in starting to climb that ladder. Here comes Boss Winter right now.
I'm excited. I've only really seen, he's only been a face at least this year for sure.
Kevin Dillinger, he's supposed to be out here for a match. That's what I want to know.
Oh, boss man, just tickle pink there, Charlie Brown, just happy as I can be. How you people today, huh? I'll tell you why I'm so happy. I got a contender by my side now, and it won't be too long. And just to show you how happy I am, all you little fat girls going to have a treat now. Because old boss man is going to sponsor a date. That's right, Dave Brown. Send you cards and letters right here, 1960 Union Avenue. And when I, the old boss man, pick the winner, you're going to have a date with one of the handsomest men in professional wrestling. Right here he is now. Geez, he's a golfer also, man. Are you a golfer, too?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You were a great football
This guy's pretty
player.
funny.
You were a great baseball player. You were a great bowler. Now you're going to tell me you're one of the world's great golfers, right?
One of the greatest athletes of the decade.
Same, JP.
I played a game before I come up here today.
How'd you do?
I played 18 holes.
What'd you score?
18.
Hole in one every time?
Is that fantastic or what, Davey?
That is totally unbelievable. That's
one of the greatest
impossible.
Athletes, one of the greatest athletes.
This guy should have been Mr. Perfect, clearly. My God. I'll be right back. Going to get a brewski.
I'm here, man. I got my secrets.
You want to share some of your secrets with us?
Are you crazy? Arnold Palmer don't tell everything. No. Well, let me tell you one more thing, Dave Brown. While I got me a champion here, there's just a little few people here that's going to pay the price, because there's been some people showed some disrespect to the boss. I got a partial list of names here, from everybody from the parking lot attendant out there to the popcorn vendor. Baby, they going to pay for showing me some disrespect, and you're all going to respect me. And I'm going to the top.
Going to the top. All right. Well,
Jerry Lawler and all them, don't worry about Dutch and them, worry about me. I'm coming after y'all.
Kevin, speaking of being worried as you try to climb the ladder of success, look at your opponent coming here.
You're not scared of snakes, are you? I ain't scared of no snake, baby, but I'm allergic to them. If I wasn't allergic to them, I'd squeeze his stinking head off.
Allergic to him, yeah, huh?
And just for that, your name's on top of the list. Wait, boss. Tell him put that snake up.
He'll put the snake up. He'll put the snake in the sack.
When we put that snake up?
Shit, what the hell? The snake's return?
I'm climbing the ladder of success, and I'm starting with snake person here.
First rung of the ladder today.
Where the hell's Gossett at? Now I am getting worried.
The thief Calhoun.
Against Chris Champion. All right, Kevin Dillinger will climb in there. 1 minute, one fall, 10-minute time limit match it's going to be. There's the snake being put away. Thank goodness. I'm not too wild about that snake myself. That's one of the few things that the boss and I will agree on. Chris Champion taking care of the snake, getting him all wrapped up, and we'll hand him outside the wrestling area. There he is over in the corner. Chris Champion removing the warm-up jacket, that leather coat that he wears. Kevin Dillinger waiting for him out there. There's a big bandage on Chris Champion's right knee and just above the knee. That's from last week's action.
I realize I might cause a little trouble for Channel 5 here. You might have to enlarge the office out there to take care of all the cards and letters that's going to come in, wanting a date with my man, but I'm doing it out of the goodness of my heart because I'm a happy guy now, Davey.
Happy boss winner.
Wonder when
his contest
Lance does make it back. I know he's in WCW for long though. I don't know if he made it through 90.
Finds himself flying through the air as Chris Champion really wasted no time in taking control. Can he keep control? We'll see. Chris has to be favoring that right knee a little bit. Injured last week by Mike
Go
Davis.
Wildside, welcome in.
Chris, of course, with that famous super kick of his. Mike Davis came out, and they just jumped up and down on that right knee. And Davis, as he left, yelled, he won't do any more super kicking of anybody. Chris Champion in here against Kevin Dillinger. Boss winner. You can just barely see him in the background over there. Insulting the crowd. Making outrageous claims.
That's the move of a champion, Dave Brown. The guy's a genius. That's why I want him.
Why is he holding his head if that's a move of a champion, boss, is what I want to know. Yeah, wait a minute. That didn't look like a championship move to me, I got to tell you. Kevin Dillinger wades back into the action. Chris Champion right after him. Dillinger, oh, with Champion back on the ropes, using the right fist.
Look at those Mark Starr.
Dillinger up high in the air.
Oh, I remembering that Starr got injured.
Chris Champion snapped him down. Dirty White Boy just came in, and I don't know what all that was about, but he said something to Boss Winter. Boss over to say something to the referee. I don't know. What do they have, some sort of scouting system or something? I don't know. Anyway, back to the action here. Kevin Dillinger. Ran right into the shoulder. Chris Champion steps over. Reversal. Nice move, Chris Champion. A kick. And another one. Dillinger back on his feet. Not for long. Chris Champion takes him back down to the mat. Champion looking mighty, mighty good here. Boss Winter up on the apron, yelling at the referee, said he had to have pulled his tight. Then he said Champion yanked his hair. Dillinger back up on his feet, picks up Champion. Body slams him, but Champion moves out of the way. Once again, Chris Champion with the advantage. And Kevin Dillinger finds himself on the mat, much to the displeasure of Boss Winter. There he is. Takes off the jacket and slams it in the corner now. Boy, he's not happy at all. His, quote, championship material not faring all that well. Oh, there's another reversal by Champion. This time Dillinger does come out of the corner, though, with the upper arm and really smacks Chris Champion in the top of the head. We're coming up on the 4-minute mark in this match. Dillinger with a right fist. Suddenly the ladder of success.
Yeah, this is a good little match here. Every Dillinger match we've seen so far has been pretty decent. I mean, he can work pretty well.
He's a little closer to Kevin Dillinger.
He's a scrawny dude.
Back in the corner, and he's
it's crazy to say that now with what wrestling is today, but
right
during this time, definitely on the smaller side.
Calhoun steps in between, tries to back him up. Champion. Couple of boots to the midsection. Dillinger stunned by one to the side of the head.
I know.
He backs to his corner. Chris Champion, look out, coming after him, but Dillinger set himself and brought the boot up just in time. Chris Champion back into the rope.
Damn, dude, Dillinger's doing better than I thought he would against Champion.
Says this is it. There's a count of 1, 2. Nope, only 2, boss. Count of 2, boss, is all we got there. Kevin Dillinger.
Shitty chop to the head.
Chris Champion. Whoa, reversal by Champion once again. Dillinger leaps over.
Oh shit, it glitched. What's that?
And there's the count. And there's the kick.
Shit.
And a cover. One.
Oh shit, that was the... Okay, so I was like, what was that? That was a weird cut right there. But it just switched over to the second portion. Same episode, but the video changed. That's what that was. And then we're still going to watch another episode also. We're getting to December next, I think. In the last month.
Mike Davis and the New York Brawler in here.
Dude, the New York Brawler is hilarious.
Jumping Chris Champion right after Champion has just won the match. Davis drops down again on that already injured right knee of Chris Champion. Champion, nothing he can do. The New York Brawler hanging on to him, has him stretched out there, and Mike Davis continues to drop down on that leg. Here comes some help. Todd Morton and Frankie Lancaster out.
Oh,
and
shit.
there finally goes Mike Davis.
That ain't Ricky. Nope, that's Todd. That's old Todd from down the road.
And had just won the match, and then they
Todd from down the road just rolled up, said fuck it.
And we'll take a break as they check over Chris Champion. We'll return with more CWA action.
We just had Todd Morton run in and run off the New York Brawler.
CWA Championship Wrestling action,
greasy.
Evansville Coliseum Wednesday night for a tremendous card. Freddie battles the New York Brawler. Gentleman Jim Corbett into town to take on the Soul Taker. A family feud match featuring
Working
the
on it,
return of the
baby.
Fantastics. Yes, Bobby and
Hopefully
Jackie
we can get
Wolfman
there
go up against
sooner
Ricky
than later.
and Todd Morton. In a Canadian Lumberjack strap match, Lumberjacks will surround the ring with leather straps. Wildside Chris Champion trying to get his revenge against RPM Mike Davis. The CWA Heavyweight Championship on
thanks
the line in
everyone for,
Evansville Wednesday night.
hanging
Superstar Bill
out. I
Dundee
appreciate it, guys.
going after the title of the Dirty White Boy with the special stipulation, Dirty White Girl will be handcuffed to Todd Morton. In the main event, no
I wish we
time
could get
limit,
these
no
shows.
disqualification. Goodness knows what'll happen when Dutch Mantell and Jerry the King Lawler step into the ring in Evansville.
Okay, I want you to bring this camera in real close on my face, and Lawler, if you're watching, I want you to look at me. Now, things have changed around the CWA right now, and things are going the other way. Now, you've made a lot of people mad, and I'm one of them. And when I step in the ring in Evansville this week, I got one thing on my mind, and that's getting even. I'm not getting mad. I'm getting even at you, Lawler, in Evansville. So when you step in there, rest assured that I'm going to do my dead-level best to take you down right there in Evansville. We got a date, and I want you to be there.
CWA Heavyweight Championship on the line in Evansville. Superstar Bill Dundee, your shot at the Dirty White Boy.
Brother count.
Right, and I haven't forgot about you either, Lawler, brother. I ain't forgot about you.
We're starting out hot with a brother out the gate. Oh, shit. Everybody in the chat, count me out here now. One brother down. 5 to go to tie. 6 to have a brand new brother record.
You, so you better be looking at Dutch in the front and looking at the back for the superstar, because I may come and I may not, but I'm telling you up front that I'm mad at you, boy. Now, CWA World Heavyweight title. Dirty White Girl, you behave like a lady and you can be handcuffed to Todd Morton and nothing's going to happen to you. And Dirty White Boy, it's down to you and me, brother. You and me. Who's the best man? No, you're a great athlete. Or you wouldn't be the champion. But you had a little help when you won the belt, and you had a little help the last time that I faced you. Now, I'm just going to tell you something, brother. One-on-one. I've been beat before, and I'll be beat again. But I think in 400 Court Street on Wednesday night, I'm taking that belt off you, brother, because it's one-on-one, and 90-90 is going to be my year, boy.
If he'd have ended that, that would have gotten close. But we're at a 4 brother count. Damn, he's coming. That's some old school brother action, if I may say so myself. That's some early in '89 style brother action being dropped right now by Bill Dundee. My God. Lord. I'm telling you right now.
Hey, looking forward to this match.
One day, well, we got long. I don't know what we're doing exactly next, but it could include some more Bill Dundee.
Which is coming up right
Or
now.
the brother count will live.
Team action it's going to be. We've got the New York Brawler and Mike Davis coming in here.
Solid brother promo, Scrock, with the fucking words of wisdom. Yes, that was a pretty good brother down.
If they hadn't already been here before.
That was pretty
Here
impressive.
They come back. Yeah, Mike Davis and the New York Brawler. And going against them, are you ready for Frankie Lancaster and his partner, Todd Morton. Here they come on their way to the ring right now. Fine tag team match coming up. Brawler and Mike.
Some folks counted 5. Oh shit, maybe it was closer than I thought. I was on 4. Dude, that was a 5. That's a high level brother count.
Davis over there beating each other. I better save it for your opponents there, huh? as Davis and the New York Brawler, boy, they're getting themselves all psyched up and ready to go here. Frankie Lancaster, Todd Morton back in their corner. Jerry Calhoun gets it underway. Todd Morton will be starting for his team, and it's the New York Brawler for his. The Brawler, stocky. He's not that tall, but carries some pretty good weight on him up in the 245 class. Todd Morton. I remember when Todd started out, he weighed in at about 200 pounds. He's now up about 209. Crowd definitely behind Todd Morton. Nice drop kick by Todd. Oh, look at this. Great move by Todd Morton. Can't keep the shoulders down for a 3 count, but some tremendous wrestling moves by Todd Morton. New York Brawler back over to the corner. Makes the tag on Mike Davis. Go, Todd, go, they're saying. Mike Davis fires him into the ropes. Todd Morton ducks under. Once again, he ducks under, and he presses Davis down to the mat. Can't hold him for a 3 count, but once again,
the fact that this isn't Ricky Morton is insane. It's just some bloke that said, you know what? I'm going to dress just like that.
Davis, oh, look out. Got Todd backed into the corner. New York Brawler steps in after the tag made. Todd
Dude, he works just like Ricky. He works
Mike
a lot
Davis
like Ricky.
And immediately turned his attention to the New York Brawler. Good move by Todd. Look at him step over. Come back with a
like, I feel like it's like an Elvis impersonation at this point. This show is crazy, dude. We got Freddy Krueger coming later.
Drop kick. Todd Morton, my goodness, he's been impressive so far in this match. We expected a great pairing here with Morton and Frankie the Thumper Lancaster in there now. Lancaster out of Tampa, Florida. Fine, fine wrestlers. New York Brawler and his partner Mike Davis. A couple of rugged individuals in there.
Okay, I looked it up real quick. Patrick asked if, here, I'll pop it up on the screen for you, Patrick. Was Todd Morton supposed to be related to Ricky Morton? And I think, oh shit, Todd Morton, oh fuck. Todd Morton is Kid Cash. Okay, shit. Yes, Todd Morton was the cousin of professional wrestler Ricky Morton. They even teamed together at one point, and this is including CWA. And is this Todd Morton Kid Cash, though? Did Kid Cash start this early? Because holy cow. Interesting.
Lancaster backed into a corner.
Look up Kid Cash.
Moves out of there, though, as Mike Davis was coming in after the tag. Nice move by Frankie.
Dude, yeah. Holy shit, dude. That's fucking Kid Cash. Kid Cash started in '89. That's actually crazy. He's 20 years old here. Wow.
You don't want to be in the corner with your back to
that is crazy.
Reversal on Davis. He's fired into the
just blowing my mind
right
right now.
Monkey flip him out of the corner. And Mike Davis finds himself bouncing around the ring. He's back in the corner and tags the New York Brawler. Lancaster, well, he smacked him in the top of the head there. Frankie reverses the Brawler, though, into the turnbuckles, and he monkey flips him out of there.
Frankie can work now.
Frankie back to the corner. Tag made. Here comes Todd Morton. Drops down off the middle rope. We're about 3 minutes into this action, and we have had action all the way. Great action. Todd Morton, Frankie Lancaster against the New York Brawler and Mike Davis. Todd Morton hanging on to the New York Brawler. He's got that left arm barred. Notice when Todd hit the mat, he looked up to gauge the distance between himself and
he
Mike
starts
Davis
pulling out
in the
like
corner.
Kid Cash moves.
Very, very
in 1989 Memphis.
Didn't want Davis close enough. He could reach out and...
From my understanding, Patrick, that's what the internet's telling me.
Davis was far enough away he could concentrate on the New York Brawler. Well, now he'll have to concentrate on
Take
Davis.
with that
as
what
the tag
you
has
will.
been made. Mike Davis of the Rock and Roll RPM. A body slam on Todd Morton. Morton moves out of the way as Davis was going to drop with that upper arm.
I'm sure we could get a promo with a close-up on his face.
There. Glad to have her here watching the CWA action today. Look forward to having you with us here sometime.
I've heard that. I've heard him go by David Jericho,
Frankie
too.
Lancaster sits
That's
down
so
on the
crazy.
arm.
And then he finally found himself in, what, 99 in ECW or 2000?
Frankie Davis hooks his feet over the bottom rope. Hey, Frankie Lancaster said, hey, don't break it just yet, referee. I have one more little quick move I want to show you. And he yanks Davis back away from the rope.
I remember the first time I saw the clips from Kid Cash versus Easy Money from ECW. I believe it was Living Dangerously 2000, if I'm remembering correctly. Holy shit. And they would pair them up a lot of times, but awesome.
Now on his feet, good move for Davis. He is able to reach the New York Brawler in the corner, and he puts the tag on it.
So good.
Lancaster steps over. Whoa! Just a little pop on the side of the jaw there for the New York Brawler. Tag made. Here comes Todd Morton. Todd Morton putting a twist on that left arm. Now a headlock on the New York Brawler. Todd backs to the ropes. Cross the way.
The quality's
Mike
trash.
Davis grabs it from outside.
I mean, it's pretty damn good, but, you know, for...
New York Brawler seized the moment and started jumping on Todd Morton. Now they double team. Todd Morton down on the mat. Mike Davis using the ropes as he steps on his throat.
Another good match here on TV.
Snap clothesline that Davis uses. New York Brawler back in. Has Todd Morton in the air. A body slam. Brawler drops on it. He's got him by the hair. Todd Morton trying to fight back, but the Brawler whips him into the ropes, clotheslines him right in the middle of the ring, and Todd Morton.
Morton's good too, man.
Here's Mike Davis in.
Like, he works.
Boy, what a
he's mirroring, literally mirroring Ricky Morton in my eyes.
Mike
right now.
Davis from outside smashed Todd Morton as he was thrown into the ropes by the New York Brawler. Since that moment, it's been all Davis and the Brawler. Frankie Lancaster trying to get the crowd behind Todd Morton again. To cheer him on, Todd badly needing to get to the corner and put the tag on Frankie Lancaster. A little tough, though, to think about getting to the corner when you're trying to think about just staying on your feet here against Mike Davis and the New York Brawler. 6.5 minutes into the action. It's been a long, long fall here, but as we said earlier, it's been action all the way. Excellent, excellent match here. Hope you're enjoying it on CWA Wrestling Action. Todd Morton really being hammered. First by the Brawler, then by Mike Davis, then by the Brawler again. There's a tag. Todd trying to get back to his feet. Mike Davis lets him get back on his feet, pulls back a right fist, and he hit him with it.
And Ricky Morton was great at selling.
Todd Morton rammed into
Todd's
the
doing a
boot of the New
pretty
York
good
Brawler.
job.
7.5
It even looks like
minutes
Ricky
gone.
trained him, which I'm sure he did. But.
Todd Morton off the ropes. A big high boot by the New York Brawler. Todd, can he get to the tag? Nope. Now they double team again. Jerry Calhoun trying to step in there and get it down to 1 against 1. Frankie Lancaster comes in to help out. Referee sends him back to the corner. The Brawler does not leave. He and Davis both in there, grabbing Todd, hanging him over that top rope.
You can kind of see him.
Really taking a beating here. After that most unfortunate incident where Davis got him from outside. Orton.
I have no reason not to believe it, really.
Close to the corner, thought he might be able to go for the tag. He's up on his feet. Can he get to the corner? And he starts. He's there! Here comes Frankie Lancaster. Lancaster, who's been watching all of this, waiting to get in there officially. Todd finally in a position to get the tag, and the thumper goes to work on Mike Davis. Todd Morton keeping the New York Brawler out of the action. Look out. Mike Davis has just thrown Frankie Lancaster
DQ over the top rope.
And that is a disqualification.
Wonder when Memphis gets rid of that rule. I'd imagine eventually they do.
Frankie Lancaster and Todd Morton are going to win it on DQ. An over-the-top rope disqualification on Mike Davis. Not much consolation to Todd Morton in there. Here comes Chris Champion in to help out Todd. After Frankie had been thrown
You get Freddie coming out to help.
Champion looking for the both of them as they team to hurt his knee after his match earlier. Well, with it being now 3 against 2, Mike Davis immediately heads for the dressing room door. New York Brawler right behind him. Chris Champion up there with a chair in his hand. As he has cleared this area, at least some measure of satisfaction, I would suppose. A thank you from Frankie Lancaster to Chris Champion as they head out of the ring. Frankie and Todd Morton get the victory on a top rope DQ.
I want him to get used to that, because that's how it's going to be. I can fight dirty. I live my life on the streets. I've walked the street. I fight in the street, and that's how it's going to be out there. Don't turn your back on Champion, because I'm going to be there to knock the dogs out. It's going to be lumberjack. Lumberjack match. That's what I need to keep the rest of those guys out. And I got some buddies with some straps that are going to be there to watch my back.
Chris Champion talking about an upcoming match here in which he is going to be going against Mike Davis, and I know the fans are going to be behind you to get even with him with what he did to your for your leg there.
Well, I've come to know one thing. I can't do nothing without my people.
So we're not even mentioning Gossett now. That's weird. Is Gossett gone?
And they couldn't get the job done. But I'm
We'll
going
miss
to get the
Gossett.
job done.
Now that
And
he's-
I
now
don't
that he's-
care
if he
what
is
I have to
gone.
do to do it. Lumberjack match, street fight, it don't matter. Because Chris Champion walks on the wild side, and my people right here.
Chris Champion, there they go. Chris Champion will be going against Mike Davis. Here's another look at the very large Soul Taker. Mike Davis, since Davis did throw Frankie over the top rope. So that was
Thought we were gonna get Freddie.
interesting day today. Boy, interesting days coming
They
up.
lied
too,
to us.
Especially for
Did
the
they not
King,
say Freddie at the
Jerry
beginning of the
Lawler.
show,
Doug
or was that the
Mantell and
first
Bill
one that
Dundee
started?
Both standing in line
might have been
for
the
him, a
first
line
one.
that seems maybe to be getting longer.
I might be calling
We'll
Dave
have more
out.
for
I'm
you
sorry,
next
Dave. I
week
apologize,
right here.
sir.
Hope you'll join us. Till then, I'm Dave
We're going to
Brown.
go into
So
another
long, everybody.
episode. What was next? I need to get my
The announcers on
date
this program are
here.
selected
Next,
and
we're
paid
going
by parties other than
into
this station. namely the
12/16. So
promoters of
something, either they
championship
didn't
wrestling.
have a first week show in December, or we're missing one. So we're going into 12/16. Not much longer left. That's all. And thanks everyone for hanging out. Appreciate it. Boom. Perfect. Alright, we're right into 12/16.
Get everybody, I'm Dave Brown here.
Here we go.
Ringside, ready to go.
Let's
with
rock and
another
roll.
day of CWA Championship Wrestling. Today we have an update for you on the upcoming Christmas Chaos coming very, very soon. Also, you'll see the Master of Pain turning his back on Dutch Mantell and joining forces with the Soul Taker. Superstar Bill Dundee will be here today. Chris Champion will be here. A special feature on Billy Travis. You may be
You know what I just heard? A possible brother count.
surprised, and the returning Dustin Rhodes.
Ripshot, what's
We'll
up?
come back here in just a moment.
Ken?
You'll see the Mortons, Rick and Todd, right here. Stay with us.
How's it go to Dallas too? Son of a bitch.
Charges in for the match. Rick Fontana and Keith Eric.
Dude, what do we have left?
But to do battle with them, here
Got-
come the Mortons, Rick Morton and Todd Morton.
Another weird one here that's an hour and a half. And other than that, we got 2 more shows left. Next week might be the last. Memphis, 89. Look at this. Now here we have Ricky and Todd together.
Already there. We're about set to go.
Rick and Todd Morton.
Tag team match of the day.
Again, Kid fucking
Just here
Cash.
to bring a voice of reason into this show a little bit, Dave.
Oh God, Kid Raper. Is that what you meant, Ripshot? I haven't seen the Raper in this edition yet.
I've been listening listening to Nate the Rat out here the last few weeks running his mouth. The guy's got a head shaped like a hubcap. He thinks he's some kind of stinking big wheel, right? We know better.
Well, I know that both of you have had your disagreements here.
One more episode. Thanks everyone for hanging out.
Disagreement. This guy's talking about getting in shape, right? The only regular exercise this goof gets is
I like that you had you censored it, rib shot.
Back into a corner is Keith Eric, and Keith's not
1 week left, and then I gotta truly figure out what the fuck I'm doing next.
And then Rick pulled him out of the corner there. The tag on Todd.
It'll be 23 episodes of this playlist.
Good drop kick. What's wrong with that one, boss? Nothing. There's another drop kick by Todd Morton, and Keith Eric finding himself in a world of trouble here. First against Rick Morton, and now against Todd.
I admit, though, boss man's been down a little bit.
Dude, it's like seeing a freaking double.
Matches below 500, but come Christmas, all that's changing.
Ricky's like, fuck Robert, dude. I don't need Robert. I got Todd.
Are you kidding?
I wonder what pissed Robert off this time and made him go away for a little while. Because didn't Robert come in for just a minute by himself in NWA and then followed by Ricky when he did his singles in like 90, 91? Maybe remembering that weird, but it's right in this time.
A couple of matches under 500.
Well, there is a weird little split before they get back together in like Smoky Mountain.
Under 500 there. I don't recall too many
Dude,
victories.
it's insane.
Keith Eric picked up by Rick Morton.
I mean, honestly, I probably will, unless I go to the very next year of USWA. I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know what I'm doing yet.
With good reason, boss.
Need to put some serious thought into it now.
Well, the headlock by Todd Morton. Todd hanging on to Keith Eric. Eric now fires him into the rope. But Todd comes off with a double forearm and jumps him down to the mat. Good drop kick he follows up with. Boy, I tell you what, Todd's really got a fine drop kick. We've seen it before. Todd slides out of the ring.
If there's, I don't know if Nacho Man is still in the chat here, but if he still does, he does those videos where like he finds many different like one gimmick that people have really just overdone throughout wrestling. And what if there's any more Ricky Morton variations? I'm sure there are.
With the forearms. Keith Eric over near his corner makes the tag on Mr. Class, Rick Fontana. Rick says, hey, boss, watch this
Southwest
now.
Championship Wrestling. I'm wondering if I can play like old Portland stuff.
Verbally challenging Rick Morton.
May test drive some Portland in a couple of weeks.
Mr. Class tried a reversal and Rick Morton just nailed him.
Hey, this guy's out trying to impress me. He's got he ain't got long to do it. Mr. Class, when
there we go.
This guy graduated from high school.
Deets coming through the chat. That's what I like to see.
Boss,
yeah, I could jump to that as well to see what's. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. That's true. Could bounce those off of each other in 90.
If I sign the guy, if he does good, everybody's got to look at talent, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, so you're
or 90, I might do. I don't.
Else, right? All right, the word from Boss Winter that he's not too impressed with the guy he's managing right now.
I hear Nate the Rat talking about he's working out. Did you see the neck on that guy? Last time I saw a neck like that, Colonel Sanders was battering and flying it, man.
We're going way back, baby.
Mr. Class in serious trouble here as Rick Morton sits down on him with the upper leg. Boss Winter over to shout some encouraging threats toward Mr. Class. Don't believe what I just heard there from Boss Winter a few minutes ago. He doesn't know who this guy is, and yet he's in here, and Boss is managing him. Todd sets up behind him. Rick.
That's got to be it.
Count of 1, 2, 3. He got him. Mr. Class has just been pinned.
Obvious. We got to fight everybody. Calhoun, the stinking promotion, the whole world. But come Christmas, when I take the Soul Taker, you will show me some respect.
Well, he's Boss talking about a match coming up here with Nate the Rat, and the Soul Taker's contract is at stake. Here are the Mortons, Todd and Rick. Todd, congratulations on a good win there today. Todd, you guys are really making some noise. You've had a great week in that challenge toward the finals coming up.
Yeah, that's right, baby. When this Christmas chaos is
I don't think that's Kid Cash, dude. I don't think that's true. I mean, maybe he did at some point, but am I crazy? I don't see Kid Cash in this, dude.
First time for the Mortons to have a chance to get the tag team belts in the Mid-South.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm
That'll
wrong.
be the greatest Christmas present we can give to all you people who keep us rocking and rolling, Jack.
You got that right, Dave. You know, one thing I have to say to all the fans out here, thank you very much for the support. That's easy for you to say. Support that all you gave us, because you stand behind us 100%, and we appreciate that very much. But you see, there's a lot of top tag teams right here in this area. Maybe like to face the $1 billion babies. Maybe the Master of Pain, the Soul Taker. It don't make no difference with us, because it don't matter. Whoever tag team steps in the ring with the Rock and Roll Express, Rock and Roll Express.
Ricky's drunk as piss. He's just out here shooting the shit on Memphis Saturday morning TV. Fucking hell, I'm going out there.
You are going to be surprised to see what we have got to offer you, baby. So get it up and lace them up tight, because we're going to explode like dynamite.
All right, very good. Rick Morton, Todd Morton. Rick, of course, was a co-holder of the belts that are on the line coming up at Christmas Chaos. Speaking of Christmas Chaos, here's an update on the situation right now.
Michael
Okay, Scrock coming through with something else. Yeah, dude, I don't know if y'all see it, man. Like, I use AI and shit, but that's all Google is basically now. It's like an AI search of the internet. But I guess that's what Google is anyways, but it's so much more trash than it used to be, at least in my experiences. And shit gets so jumbled up. So here, yeah, Kid Cash wrestled as Davey Morton according to Cage Match. I think I buy that more than what I was just told a minute ago. And I don't, from what I just saw from that promo, I don't think that was Kid Cash.
In the CWA Broadcast Center, Christmas Chaos is getting closer and closer and closer. The end of a decade, the end of an era, the end of the 80s, and a very, very special week of matches. It's Christmas Chaos. We've already talked about the grab for the green, the Renegades grab for the green, $5,000 in a Christmas stocking on top of a 15-foot pole. The wrestlers will all battle to grab that stocking, and the one that gets it will get the $5,000. Also, we've been talking about the CWA Tag Team Championships, which will be up for grabs.
And I believe that, Glenn, right? Yeah, like I bet that probably was his cousin, to be honest. And I think there's something's getting jumbled up there with Cash.
Now, the titles have been upheld. The teams are now battling. The teams with the two best records will be in Christmas Chaos. Currently, Rick and Todd Morton are leading in the most victories and are leading in the chase for the match with Christmas Chaos. And, of course, we'll see more of their action in the weeks to come as we determine the big two teams that will be battling for the CWA Tag Team Championships. Last week, we talked about the Soul Taker's contract and the big feud that is developed between Boss Winters and Nate the Rat. They're going to actually don tights and get in the ring, and the winner of the wrestling match will get the Soul Taker's contract.
What's up, John Lee?
And I think that's pretty humorous because Nate the Rat and Boss Winters are not exactly
popping in, dropping a little knowledge on us.
We'll
all right.
Seeing that action at Christmas Chaos. Now, this week we want to tell you that we are looking into the possibility of bringing in two of the nation's top midgets to appear on Christmas Chaos, and the CWA Championship Committee has demanded that Jerry the King Lawler must defend his unified World Heavyweight Championship belt before Christmas Chaos, or the title will be vacated. A lot of news, a lot of happening. It's getting closer and closer. The week for reunions, the week for the biggest wrestling event ever. Christmas Chaos, coming soon. It'll be coming Christmas week. I'm Michael St. John for CWA Championship Wrestling.
Yeah, again, join the Discord, guys. Keep the conversation going after the show.
Michael St. John for CWA Championship Wrestling. With the holidays approaching, boy, the wrestling getting hot. Closing out the decade on the 27th in Evansville. That's next Wednesday for Christmas Chaos. Don't miss it. Tomorrow, Owensboro, Kentucky, look out. Star Wars 89 coming your way at the Owensboro Sports Center. Match time, 7 o'clock. Dutch Mantell, Bill Dundee, Chris Champion, Todd Morton, Master of Pain, Billy Travis, the Soul Taker, and many more. Owensboro tomorrow, 7 o'clock at the Sports Center. Now, Wednesday night in Evansville at the Coliseum, here's the lineup. Australian tag matches, Rick and Todd Morton battle prime time Brian Lee and RPM Mike Davis.
Like, it's crazy how quick everything changes in CWA. Like, month to month, vast changes. Like, sometimes, you know, some stuff is a constant. Some wrestlers, very few, have been a constant the entire year, but man, it changes drastically.
You'll see a first blood match as Wildside Chris
people are just moving around.
Dirty White Boy
First one to draw blood wins the match. In a special challenge match, the Soul Taker takes on the Natural Dustin Rhodes. A big grudge battle as Dutch Mantel enters the ring against the nemesis of the Master of Pain. And the main event, a CWA title match Wednesday night in Evansville. Superstar Bill Dundee, title on the line against the hot property Billy Travis.
Tomorrow night, it's Owensboro. But then, what is it tonight? When? I don't know. It's Wednesday night. It's Evansville. First blood, Chris Champion. Do you know what that means? That means I can get you in there, and I'm going to keep hammering and hammering your skull until you start bleeding, boy. And I happen to be a master at doing that. Get ready.
Evansville Wednesday night, the Soul Taker there.
Dustin Rhodes, you're a big bad cowboy. Been going.
Kid Cash is like, do they have long blonde hair? Boom. Gonna add that to the name. He just keeps adding and adding.
To everybody. Well, let me tell you something, boy. I've been going through people, too. There is no law.
Oh, shit. Look at this combo. Oh, fuck, dude. Shit, meet these guys in a dark alley. Man, look at Taker, dude. What is happening? This is crazy. Wow. The Godfather, The Undertaker, the Master of Pain, the Soul Taker. Holy shit.
Onto the Soul Taker, I'll go through you as easy as the rest.
Master of Pain against Dutch Mantel Wednesday night.
Well, Dutch, the master plan is just about ready to be fulfilled, man. Wednesday night.
He looks awesome.
Going down at the wrath of the Master of Pain. I don't forget a thing, Dutch, and you won't either.
Wednesday night, Evansville Coliseum.
And we ain't seen the Master of Pain in a minute, so, like, what's been going on there? I swear we ain't seen him since September.
See him tomorrow afternoon, Owensboro Sports Center in Owensboro, Kentucky, plus Christmas cake coming your way.
Well, I want to call out here someone you know quite well, the Super Australian, the superstar, Bill Dundee. Let's get him out here for a word or two.
Here we go. Woo, everybody keep your fucking finger on the pulse of the brother counter.
Coming up in the next couple of weeks.
Brother.
Welcome in.
Well, glad to be back, you know. Well, I don't know how can I say this. Brian Lee comes wandering in here, and everybody just because they're 6 feet tall thinks that they got to be the champion or they got to be beating up on me. Well, Brian Lee, you're in here saying, I want to beat up the Southern champion. Well, brother, that's me. When I left to go to Dallas last week, I was the champion. I went to Dallas, and I came back the champion. So, brother, just showing up, and the superstar will be standing right in the middle of the ring waiting on you. The champion going in, and the champion coming out. Now, that's about all I got to say on Brian Lee. Now, there's another guy, and I'm sure some people might have liked him, and some may not have liked him, and he went to Dallas, Texas. And when I knew him, his name was Billy Travis. I got down to Dallas, Texas, and he's Billy Joe Travis. I don't know where the Joe came from. And that boy had an attitude change, brother. And he's going to get an attitude adjustment the next time I see him. Now, I brought back a little tape to show all you folks out there just what happened to your golden-haired boy down in Dallas, Texas. I don't know what happens down there. Jerry Lawler went down there, and he got an attitude adjustment. I'm the only guy that stayed sane. So if you'll press the button up there, we'll show you how big and bad Billy Joe Travis is.
Okay, we're at Three Brothers, and we're still going. Hold on. Okay, so... All right, so here's an interesting thing. This is USWA footage that they're showing here, right? From Texas.
Well, he did wrestle. When he left, Chris Adams went out on a stretcher. Now, if that's not wrestling, I don't know what is.
We're going to show you exactly what we're talking about here in just a few minutes.
Who are these girls?
They're the ringettes, the new ring.
So hopefully does anybody own this footage? I'm unsure if this is owned or not. I don't know if I should skip through this or maybe test it out. Because I know the WCCW footage, when it's on some of the old Memphis that you can get by with, it will pull, somebody will claim that certain portion of a video. What's up, Dave's channel? Welcome in here, dude. So I almost want to try it out just to see if I could get away with some USW. Let's give it a shot. We'll see how it goes. And we're at Three Brothers. If it goes down, I'll see you guys next week, and we will probably I'll probably just finish and then start back next week from here after this clip, and we'll finish out 89. But Let's give her a shot. Hopefully that doesn't happen. We're Three Brothers.
Well, they're featured in the
We're Three Brothers.
And they're here on
Are they going to show this entire
We're
match?
going to show you fans the calendar that makes a great Christmas gift as soon as this bout is over.
Yeah, I should be on that cut. What? Oh, Billy Joe.
Going on here? Billy Joe Travis has jumped Superstar Dundee.
All right, Billy Joe, boy, you know he's got problems with everybody, it seems like. Now he's got Dundee's jumpsuit.
Right, what he was trying to do was steal Superstar Dundee's pretty yellow jumpsuit.
Trash, brother, trash. That's all you are.
Super angle.
I want you to do me a favor, buddy. Deliver something for Eric Embry for me.
Oh, shit!
Oh, no.
Damn!
For Eric Embry for me.
Boom!
Oh, no.
That was pretty good.
I want you to do me a favor, buddy. Deliver something for Eric Embry for me.
Damn!
Oh, no.
Billy Joe, what on
Oh,
earth are you
no!
doing? Percy! First!
Hey, let me tell you something, Marco Rest. When this idiot wakes up, you tell him he broke my guitar with his hands. Mick Jagger gave me that guitar. Now it's ruined. Now you tell this idiot when he wakes up, he owes me a guitar.
Eric Embry is wound up and rolling.
Dude, I like Eric Embry.
Hello, Billy Joe. Hi, guys. Dundee also in.
We're still at Three Brothers. Just keep that in mind. After this, we'll go back to Dundee cutting a promo. That still counts.
Yeah, Bronco Lubitz is losing this match. You know, we got 4 guys in here. We need to get 2 of them out.
Yeah, that was Paul Bear.
What was that? Akbar threw something in the ring, didn't he? Or did he? Hey, Dundee's got a glove on his hand, Mark.
Akbar just smashed Percy into the rope. Down goes the referee.
Thing
It's
popped.
a terrible altercation.
Gary just knocked Dundee into. Uh-oh. Billy Joe got the guitar.
Oh,
Shit, dude!
Oh, no! He broke a guitar over Eric Embry's head.
Take that, Embry. He deserved it. He was getting ready to hit him with a glove.
Fuck, USWA looks hot as shit right now.
Oh, no! He's after Tony Adams.
Teach her a lesson, Billy.
Tony will be helpless without Chris. Chris is handcuffed. And now Billy Joe has got Tony and is taking her up in the ring. Oh, no!
Oh, this is great. This is what she deserves. Ha! She comes out and beats guys with kendo sticks every week. Now he's going to teach her a lesson. Adams can't get to him. He's handcuffed. This is beautiful. Spanker!
Oh, no! This is terrible. It's painful. It's
Dude, Billy Joe Travis is going in right now, son. Jesus.
Billy Joe is all over Tony Adams.
This is crazy.
He's beating her good. This is great. She
Oh, God, what? Just the words that dude just said, that announcer. He's beating her good. This is great. Listen to this.
Tony Adams.
I think she likes it. He's beating her good. This is great.
What the fuck?
She deserves it.
She deserves it. Good God.
I love it.
Chris Adams.
I love it.
Angry rage, but he's helpless. But
Wow.
an angry rage. I've never seen anything like this.
Spank her harder. Spank her.
This dude's getting off on the commentary. Good Lord.
Look at Billy. Chris can't get this.
Like, spank her harder.
When Chris Adams gets loose, Billy Joe may never.
What is he doing? Oh, my God. What is he doing? Oh, my God in heaven. What were they even blocking out, dude? Did he just pull her dress up? Dude, this is some crazy shit. I think that's what was happening. Damn, dude. This is wild. Yeah, does anybody in chat know who was booking USWA during this time? 'Cause holy shit.
You know, she ought to be wearing long johns because when he gets to her again and spanks her again.
Yo, Matthew, what's up?
Should
get wild in here.
Chris Adams jumps right in, and look at him go. Adams all over Billy Joe Travis.
Oh, man, he's hitting him with some haymakers, Mark.
Akbar at ringside.
This is a long break here.
Hey, it's a Coke bottle. Look out.
What the fuck, dude? What is happening? Billy Joe Travis is like just beating the shit out of everyone with objects. What the hell? He just got a glass bottle and took out Chris Adams. Holy shit.
And here comes devastation. Dundee
This looks awesome.
trying to get his jumpsuit back, which Travis is wearing.
Yeah, now he's going to get something for his trouble, Mark. Oh, yeah. Get Dundee. He's gonna
Oh,
play it
shit.
down. He's tuning his guitar. Oh, yeah, I've seen this before.
Oh, damn, that was a weak one, though. Oh, shit. That's a shoot guitar, dude. He's beating the man to death with a fucking guitar.
Worse, the guitar in a million pieces. This is terrible.
Shit.
First of all, this interview is directed right to you, Bill Dundee. You have got 7 days to apologize to me for talking bad about me. I have done nothing to you. By the way, how do you like my new suit? But I'm telling you this, you got 7 days where I'm personally coming up there to see you. And you know what that means? Kaboom. Kaboom. I'm gonna get you, boy.
You're not the best promo there. I think one of the greatest. A little awkward here still, you know. Okay.
See what I'm telling you, Dave?
We're back on a brother count right here. Okay, we're at 3 brothers.
I don't know if it's in the water down there or what it is. And I don't know who's talking to you down there and telling you how big and bad you are. Well, I'm not going to sleep for 7 days, brother. I'm going to lay awake at night thinking what I can do to you, Billy Joe. Because you're going to have your can right up here in my backyard, brother. Right here in this area, Daddy. In my backyard. That's my suit. This was my head you hit. Now, everybody in Texas hates you, boy. Everybody. From me to half the people that buy tickets to come see you don't like you. Now, I'm just going to tell you, brother, I'm not the...
That's 6 brothers. We have tied the all-time brother count for one Bill Dundee promo. We're going out of 1989 with a vengeance. Are you kidding me? Will we get the 7th? We've been waiting for the 7th brother this entire year. It was early 89 when we got 6 brothers. And then every time he never could quite get there. He'd give us a 5, he'd give us a 4, he'd give us a 3. It would get lower every week at one point, it felt like. And I almost gave up. Even at the beginning of this episode, I'm like, I guess I'll do a brother count. Because last week we had I think maybe had a 5er last week or something. We're at a tie. Where's a possibility of a 7th brother? Let it be known.
To you for nothing. And when I beat your brains out and lay in the ring, I'm not apologizing to you. Just mark my words, Billy Joe Travis. Billy Dundee's kicking your butt, son.
Oh my God! You couldn't have ended that promo with brother. You ended it with son, and you threw some boys in there. Oh my God! We're so close. The tease, the great brother tease of '89. Lord, son of a bitch. Well, it's good to know they didn't shut us down for USWA Live.
7th of December, that's a Wednesday night, a special Christmas.
Again, everyone, thanks for coming in here every Sunday night, 6 Eastern. We're doing this. And again, we got one more week of CWA 89. We're going to finish this up, and then we're going to be doing something else. I want to try some Portland. It's good to know that we can do some USWA at least from this time period. And yeah, we'll see what else we can maybe get away with too, because I like doing the lives here, and there's lots of content out there I know we can do. So yeah, make sure you're subbed up, make sure the bell is clicked for when I do go live. You'll get a notification hopefully, and you can jump right in. But yeah, and I got a new video again. All people that didn't maybe hear this, I got a new video coming out hopefully next Sunday. I'm shooting really hard for next Sunday. If not, it'll be the following week, of course. But yeah, new video coming, and the subject is the 4 Horsemen. I'm just going to leave it at that.
CWA Championship match Wednesday night at the Evansville Coliseum. Bill Superstar Dundee, the CWA champion, puts his title on the line against the hot property, Billy Travis. See you Wednesday night.
Go with tag team action coming up here. Got
oh man, it might have been
pretty good sized guys in here right now, but wait till you see their opponents coming in. Here they come.
Is this going to be Taker and Godfather? Yes! Oh, fuck, dude. Taker looks crazy. Holy shit, man. So I've seen a lot of old pictures of Master of Pain and Taker around this era, right before he comes into WCW, but I've never seen him look exactly like what he looks like right here. He looks crazy right here. Like, they look like bounty hunters, dude. They look like they're the bounty hunter from Raising Arizona, except less, you know, they're more clean than that dude. That dude was fucking filthy.
10-minute time limit, Master of Pain and the Soul Taker.
Man.
They weigh in at about 325 pounds apiece. They are tall, they are huge, and they are powerful. An awesome tag team.
That's interesting.
Here. Jerry Calhoun trying to get everything all kind of settled down and see who's going to be starting. Across the way, Chris Terrell, Chris Allen.
Eat up.
These are the two biggest brutes that it is in professional wrestling, the two toughest men that it is right there, the Master of Pain and the Soul Taker. The toughest tag team, the premier team of the 1990s. That's him right there.
Well, they are big and they're powerful. We've already said as much, Nate. There's no doubt about it. They are an awesome tag team when they step into the ring.
Hey, could you believe Boss Winters out here running his mouth about me, saying he's going to whoop me, and he said I had a skinny neck. His neck looks like a stack of dimes. Can you believe that idiot, that redneck coming over running his mouth about me? Me, with the Master of Pain, the Soul Taker, Boss Winters has got to be out of his mind. That's exactly what I think about it.
Well, the Soul Taker's contract on the line, and that match coming up, Christmas Chaos. Soul Taker screaming, get up.
Boss Winters couldn't whoop me. If I had pneumonia, the flu, and every other disease, he couldn't whoop me on my worst day.
Well, that remains to be seen. I guess that'll be settled in the ring, Nathaniel.
Beat about 30 pounds off that pup.
Mr. Whitlock joining us at the table, as did Boss Winters a little bit earlier. It seems both of them are more interested in insulting the other than paying attention to the match that's going on. Oh, my goodness gracious. The Soul Taker just went right in there to him. Power slam. Soul Taker in charge. He leaves it for the Master of Pain, who sits down on top of him. He covers, count of one, two, and this one's over.
Still dropping that leg.
6 seconds is all it took. The Soul Taker and the Master of Pain.
Man,
not
these are
really
some good episodes this week.
as they get the victory in the match.
The USWA stuff was fucking fun as hell to watch, though.
All right. Nathaniel Whitlock with the big guys here.
All you rednecks stand and give these two men right here a standing ovation. The premier team.
CWA will just like drop a new dude like this on you. Maybe I should know who this is if I've like stayed with it throughout the years, maybe. But they'll just be like, oh, here's a new manager. Here you go. Boom. No introduction.
Professional wrestling of 1990. 6'8", 340 pounds, 6'7", 335 pounds. The toughest men in professional wrestling, the two biggest brutes that it is. Tell them about it, Payne.
You know, you need to take a good look, because the face of professional wrestling is being changed right before your eyes. Never has there been so much size, speed, and pure meanness put in one ring. Now, the Dutch Mantel, you know, you thought you did something to me, man. You know, you fool, you put that mask on, and you sent me into exile, baby. But while I was there, I was getting myself back together. And every night I stayed up. You know, I stayed up. I said, man, I can't believe I let that long-haired punk make me leave the CWA. But, bro, while I was laying up every night, I put the master plan together. You're an idiot, Dutch Mantel. To even think that I would come back and be your friend.
Is Nate the Rat, the manager here? Okay.
What happened to you with me turning is just a start, man. Every time you step in that ring, you better be looking. Because if I ain't standing in front of you, I'm going to be standing over you. That's right, brother. Tell them about it. That's right. First thing, Jerry Lawler, you better make up your mind which way you want to go, because there is no in-between between me and the big man, brother. Dutch Mantell, I've been hearing voices ever since I met you. They're evil voices. Well, now I got the big man behind me. You didn't know that we were friends. You didn't know that we rode those long highways together on them Harleys, did you, boy?
Oh my God, they are the villain, the bad dude from Raising Arizona.
Because we're gonna do nasty, evil things to you. We're gonna run through the CWA. All belts, all people are in jeopardy.
Soul Taker with a master of
Yeah, it
pain
makes
and
sense because, yeah, he
Nathaniel
disappeared for a
Whitlock
minute.
makes the Rat their manager. The action's coming up. We'll be back here in just a moment.
Still rolling, baby. All right, so that's Nate the Rat. All right, good to know.
Wild side, Chris Champion. Don't
Mark
see
Starback?
But he's due this way to be going against Keith Robertson in a single match right here today. Oh,
Nope.
here he comes. My goodness, got
The
snake
snake
with
is
Chris
back,
Champion.
though.
Chris, I wish you'd leave your friend. No, I don't.
Take it right here. There you go. Right there. I got a few things to say about Dirty White Boy, Dave. You know, we gotta say, first blood match. I'm used to something like that,
First
Dirty White
blood.
Boy. You want to. I don't like the way you come out here and treat that Dirty White girl. I don't like the way you treat these fans. And I'm gonna show you Monday night. That means whoever bleeds first, and it ain't gonna take much for me to sidekick you right over this little bone in your eye and bust you wide open. You bleed all over the ring. It ain't gonna take much at all. First blood match. Whoever bleeds first loses. That's the kind of match I like. I was raised in the street. My street people over here know about that kind of match, and that's what we want, Dirty White Boy. We want to prove to you and the rest of these people that you ain't nothing but a dirty, low-life scum.
You got the match, no doubt. You got the match, all right, against the Dirty White Boy. First man to bleed loses. Jerry Lawler.
Here and run yours for a while, aren't you, huh? That's about all you do is run your mouth.
Hey, get this. Come on, Chris, you got a match. Let's get in the ring here. Champion and the Snake head for the ring. One fall match coming up here. Keith Roberson, his opponent. Whoa. Champion starts in there with a Snake, and Roberson leads. I don't blame him. I don't like the Snake either, I got to tell you.
Keith is an idiot. You want to be used to the snake. You're just like it.
Hey, let me ask you something. You know, let me just ask. I cannot yet understand.
All day long.
Well, why don't you get up there and wrestle instead of running your mouth? I'm not scheduled to wrestle today. I'm scheduled to be here to talk. You do the wrestling. What I can't understand is, Dave, look at this scraggly looking, long-haired, low-life. Hey, I know he came up from the gutter, but I think he's getting homesick. Now, he comes in the ring. He drags a snake out here. He's dressed all in black leather. He's got scraggly hair. And just a few weeks ago, he looked out at all the fans here, and he called them goat roping, breath stinking, tobacco chewing rednecks. Do you remember that, Dave?
Yeah, I do.
And then now they're gonna take him in their arms and embrace him. What is wrong with the people? Let me tell you something. Guys like him and guys like Rick Morton and guys like Dutch Mantell and guys like Bill Dundee, we got a problem with. Now they're out
Who's he
here
going
trying to
against?
sway the public opinion and trying to make it look like I've turned my back on my fans. No way, brother. I got millions of fans.
Do you hear Lawler?
Millions of them. These guys are just jealous because they don't have any fans, Dave. Do you understand that? They don't have any. And it's only rightly so. Who would be a fan? Who would be a fan of somebody like that? Take a look at that. How could anybody be a fan of something like that? Huh?
It is
Look at
Lawler.
that hair. I'm asking you, Dave. Could you, if you were sitting at home right now and you had little children watching this show, would you want to be able to tell your children, look, I want you to grow
Keith
up
Robertson,
and be like
that's
this
right.
guy? Huh? Could you do that?
Would you want your daughter, Dave, to go out with a guy that looked like Chris Champion? Answer me. What if this jerk showed up on your doorstep and he'd come knocking on your door and he said, Mr. Brown, I'm here to take your daughter out. And he's got this 6-foot-long hair and a 7-foot-long snake. Would you let your daughter go out with this guy? I'm asking you, Dave. How can he expect to have
Dave's like, hell no. You know, I don't like this rock and roll. I'm on Lawler's side.
You're looking at me. I'm the king of professional wrestling. I'm an all-American boy.
It's happening right at the end.
And I'm the kind of guy that you can look up to. I'm the guy you can be proud of. Look at that sweet little thing right there. What if that was your daughter, Dave, and somebody like Chris Champion showed up to take her out? I'd go right to the closet, and I'd get out a 12 gauge, and I'd run him as far away from my house as I could. Now, I'm going to tell you something.
Lawler's out there killing it. On fire.
Out here that they would cheer for this person. Can you get a shot? Have we got any camera people that can get a shot of some of these people that are cheering for Chris Champion? How about that lady? I think it's a lady. Well, I've used that term loosely. How about that person? Can you see that? Some of these people are rumored to have... Now, look at this. This guy's supposed to be a great wrestler, huh? Oh, that's a real great wrestling move. Get your butt in there and stop. That's a real great wrestling move. You know why he has to do stuff like that? Because he don't know a wrist lock from a wrist watch. He don't know how to wrestle. He has to resort to tactics like that, Dave. This guy is not the kind of guy that deserves to have fans. I'm the kind of guy that's... Yeah, look at this.
Gonna destroy the table. Oh, we got a DQ. Ring the damn bell.
See, a guy like that should be disqualified.
They're not doing a DQ? You gonna throw? Okay, come on. They're gonna do a DQ for throwing him over the top rope earlier, but not a DQ for a chair shot at ringside.
Champion with a super kick. Down
Okay.
goes Keith Robertson. Count is 2. That's it.
No Blackbirds, Matthew. I think they're done. I think they're in USWA.
Brother. It's these people out here that's changed. It's something drastically wrong with these people. No, I think that anybody that would cheer for a lowlife like you has got something wrong with them upstairs, brother.
Well, the fans, of course, are free to cheer for whoever they want to cheer for, and right now they're cheering for Chris Champion.
I realize and I hear them cheering for him, but as I'm saying, you got a select few. You got a very, very small audience here, and even a small percentage of these people that are cheering for Chris Champion. But your vast majority of fans, the hundreds of thousands of people that are watching me on television right now, they're the true King fans. They're the ones that are behind me 100%, and they're the ones that are not fooled by these jerks like Dundee and like Lion Mantell and like lowlife Rick Morton. They're not fooled by these people. They know who to stand behind, and that's the King. Have you got something else to do, or you want me to help you with it, Dave?
Well, I've got something else to do right here. I want to show the fans someone that they're familiar with in action and returning, Dustin Rhodes.
Oh, shit. Dustin coming back through. So Dustin's been in USWA also since he's been gone from CWA, which hasn't been long. They're really starting to do the blend here, aren't they? So,
every Saturday morning, free of charge. And see Channel 11.
So here's a question, and so CWA switches over at the end of this year and becomes USWA as well. Texas WCCW is already USWA. Are they both? Are they just both USWA? Do they do? You know what I mean? Does the talent stay sort of separate with Tennessee and Texas there, or do they just blend it one show there?
Have fun. And then the great confrontations, the big showdowns, occur each and every Friday night, such as this week.
Oh, it's amazing how much this guy's like his old man. Look, he's got stretch marks in the same places. Oh, that looks familiar. That looks familiar. This Dustin Rhodes is a big guy. I bet he goes about 6'5". Oh,
that's what I'm wondering too.
Oh man, that's a finishing move I ever saw. Well, he's gone.
Don't look now. It's gorgeous Gary Young. Remember how angry he was last week?
Yeah, Dustin gets in better shape here in the next little bit.
Now, this may be it. Gorgeous Gary's going to teach this guy a lesson. Gorgeous Gary's mad. You know, this is a couple of
of times now I've seen Gary come down to ringside, and look at the intensity on his face, Mark. He's furious.
Akbar having to physically restrain gorgeous Gary Young, and it's not often we see that. Young evidently had a problem.
So young, dude. I'm hoping Dustin does well with his double knee replacement recovery.
CWA Championship Wrestling headed to Owensboro.
He says he's not done.
Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock at Star Wars 89. All the top CWA stars in Owensboro tomorrow night. Don't miss it. Also want to remind our Evansville wrestling fans.
Again, everyone, please come back by next Sunday. Make it a thing, 6 Eastern. And, appreciate everyone for coming through tonight. It's been fun. Got some good episodes.
Brian Lee and RPM Mike Davis.
Yeah, Lisa holding down Twitch for me. Twitch is just real quick, just bullshitting here, just out loud, but Twitch is, maybe you have to do daily. You maybe have to have a stream more than once a week for Twitch to try to give out that stream to any folks. It doesn't even try. Like, the fact that Lisa holds it down is dope, and I have 34 followers over there, but they've never come through. But here on YouTube, it always, I have folks here that rule and are coming through every week, which freaking is amazing. But also YouTube gives it out. Like, I can see, how many people have actually received this stream, and how many people have clicked on the stream. And it's just night and day, honestly. I don't know.
The Dirty White Boy, first man to bloody his opponent, wins the match. A special challenge match, the Soul Taker in the ring against the natural Dustin Rhodes. A grudge battle, Dutch Mantell against the Master of Pain. Hope they tied the roof on the building, big time for that one. And the main event is a CWA Heavyweight Championship match. Superstar Bill Dundee defends his belt against the hot property, Billy.
Oh my God, we're being blessed. We get one more opportunity. One more opportunity here. I don't think it's going to happen. I know. I'm already being a downer here, but we got so close earlier. But I'm counting. I'll tell you that.
Wednesday night in Evansville.
That's right. I'm going to be in Owensboro tomorrow. But 400 Court Street, brother, that's the address in Evansville. Wednesday night. Billy Joe Travis. What a joke, man. You went down to Dallas, Texas, and somebody's blown smoke you know where. Well, I ain't going to be blown smoke, brother. You hit me on the head with a guitar. You stole my jumpsuit, and they're making me put the belt on the line. I don't know how much money Skandar Akbar put up for this, brother. He thinks you're something you're not, punk. Well, in 400 Court Street, I'm bringing this to the ring, and they're bringing a stretcher, and they're taking you back on it, boy, and that's a promise from me to you.
Dutch Mantell against the Master of Pain.
Damn. He likes to throw punks and boys and sons in there as well.
Well, first of all, Payne, I'm going to have 2 good shots at you in Owensboro tomorrow night and in Evansville Wednesday night. Now, I went down to Atlanta Federal Penitentiary and I got you out, and this is how I get repaid. You turn your back on me, and you and that Soul Taker seem to join forces. Now, I'll say they're 2 big guys, 166, 167, but Payne, you weigh 305 pounds, and that means you hit that mat just a little bit harder. Let me tell you one thing, straight up, face to face. 305 pounds hits that mat real hard, and when I step in there, you best be prepared to fight, because I've been around a long time. Wednesday night, Payne, I'm looking at you eyeball to eyeball right there in Evansville.
All right. Yes, we are. Jerry the King Lawler joining us here, and we've got a special look coming up right now.
Wait.
Yeah, was that the CWA title, Patrick? Because Dirty White Boy had that belt, so of course Jerry Lawler says unified, but that did look an awful lot like the CWA title.
Yeah, yes, indeed.
You got me sitting out here who could talk and enlighten the fans about professional wrestling. You're gonna waste time showing a video.
Well, we got to do this. We got to show the video of the Dirty White Boy right here.
Why do we got it?
I'm gonna get through this. Dirty White Boy video.
Well, the Dirty White Boy, and...
Now, I want to ask you, what kind of director would go to a shot like that with you and I sitting here at the desk, eh?
Well, because the ring is waiting and returning, we've got the $1 Billion Babies. Their match went 1:45 seconds. King Cobra and superstar Bill Dundee to a
King
match.
Cobra.
We're happy to sign it, and we are ready to go right
That's King
here.
Cobra.
Wait a minute. You know, I'm glad that you got this one guy out here, because I've been wanting to ask him for a long time.
They're just going to drop a guy on you.
Let me see for a second.
Oh, my goodness.
$1 Billion Babies.
Come over here for a second, Cobra. Come right here to these ropes.
King Cobra.
Yeah, you. Now what I want to know is, where did you come up with the name King Cobra? Can you just tell me that?
Does it matter where I got the name?
Yeah, it matters a lot to me because you see, I don't know if you know anything about past history, but I've got the title King of Wrestling. It's a copyrighted, a patented trademark. It cost me money to have that done, and I want to know where you come up with the name King Cobra. Why not just Cobra?
Well, the thing with you having a patent, I mean, that just takes money.
Which you obviously don't have, or you'd have yours patented, right?
No, I don't need a patent. If I was going to be the king, I wouldn't be a self-proclaimed king.
Well, where'd you come up with the name King Cobra then, huh?
That doesn't matter.
It does matter. That's all the reason.
To me, it doesn't matter.
It matters to me. I want to know.
Okay, look, I'm from Memphis just like you're from Memphis. And you got the unified world title. Why don't you give me a shot at it? I mean, you're the big man around town. You're going around talking about who likes it.
Cobra. I would love to give you a shot. I personally would love nothing more than to let a guy like you get a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. But you see, here's the only problem. No, wait, here's the problem. Here's the problem, Bill. I don't decide who gets shots at the World Championship. The championship committee does.
Whoa.
And they obviously don't feel like you're a worthy contender or you'd get a title shot. See?
Since I've been back in this area.
Obviously, you're just not a contender.
Since I've been back in this area, I got a lot of wins stacking up, brother. They're still stacking. And I can write. And I saw you.
You can?
Yes, I
well,
can write.
congratulations. Hey, Cobra, let me tell you, we're glad to see you back, especially after seeing your front.
King Cobra.
Shit. Got some heat here from the King name.
There we go.
Dundee's pants are going to hypnotize me, dude. Jesus Christ. I feel like...
Hey, feel free to write down any of these lines. Did you know that I actually came out with a book of insults one
I don't
time?
even know. Those are tripping me out.
I'm not surprised.
I did.
Yeah,
And you can write down any of these that you want to use.
I appreciate that. Bill Dundee in there against
Lawler's turning
Mike
into a
Sampson,
snake.
the $1 Billion Babies.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I don't like any of these guys. This is a match of four, nothing happening, non-caring, big zeros. You know, these guys, I mean,
Man, even threw the $1 Billion Babies under the bus. The Hills.
You know what? He is really.
Lawler's like, fuck everybody.
There, I guess, huh?
Well, I just thought I might add it in my next revised edition.
Okay. King Cobra in there right now against Mike Sampson. Sampson and his partner, GQ Stratus, the $1 Billion Babies, been in here a couple of weeks now. And as they said, they just came in for one thing. They want the CWA tag titles, and they had to come in to try to have the best record in December, one of the top two teams to go in the finals in Christmas Chaos.
Well, they'll get themselves an easy win here today.
See, I feel like we missed a week of December there, the way Dave's talking.
It's going to be.
Can you imagine the audacity of a guy like King Cobra, and I don't even know why I keep calling him King, a guy like Cobra coming up and asking me for a title shot and wanting to know why I don't give him a title shot. Well, doesn't he realize that he is not the same caliber wrestler as a world heavyweight champion, that he's just not championship material, that he is not a contender? That's why I don't get a title shot.
Let's go.
Well, King Cobra's been on quite a win streak recently.
Please just call it Cobra.
Cobra's been on quite a win streak recently.
Okay, yeah.
That's right, you do have the patent. There's no doubt about that. Dundee with a cover. One. Nope, can't make it stick past the one count. GQ Stratus breaks out of it. Dundee around behind. Chin locks him.
Did you see him throw Dundee off like he's a feather?
I didn't see it quite that way, but...
Well, I did. What?
Cobra.
Who doesn't?
I think maybe Billy thinks...
Anybody that look good to Dundee? You ever seen his old lady? Woo! I want to tell you.
Cobra in there right now. GQ Stratus on the mat. Count of one, the referee told, and then the count was broken at that point. Cobra Dundee.
What a team.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. Are you, Dave?
I was going to say I'm not sure if they've ever worked together as a tag team before. They may or may not have in the past.
I'm not sure anybody would care. I mean, like, you know, what do they got going for them? Do you see, I mean, like, look at them. No charisma, no excitement, nothing. I mean, so, you know, who would care if they've ever been together? I would hope that they'll never be together again, wouldn't you?
Well, if they could get a victory here today, then they could also start maybe trek toward the finals for the CWA titles in Christmas Chaos.
Yeah, that's right. The tag titles are vacant. I thought I remembered that right. Yeah, I guess they got vacant during the rock and roll and Blackbird stuff.
And I don't think any of the fans would think so, Dave. I think if you could have a telephone poll right now, if you could have the people call the station that they're watching they would all call and say, no, you're right, King. We don't want to see Dundee and King Cobra, or Cobra. What is wrong with me? Dundee and Cobra together as a team. There's nothing happening.
The Kings.
Dundee being choked right now by Mike Sampson of the $1 Billion Babies.
I can't say much more for those guys, can you?
Well, I certainly don't like it when I see wrestlers in there choking other wrestlers unnecessarily when they could...
Oh, I guess you hate that, don't you, Dave?
I really do.
Oh, boy, come on.
I certainly do.
Look.
Count of one. GQ Stratus.
You know what gets
right
me
hand.
is when people like you, Dave, and the fans out there saying they don't like to see guys choke and punch and kick and stuff like that. But then if you watch, I wish you to watch the first part of this match. Bill Dundee and Cobra over there were the first ones to throw a close punch. They were the first ones to break the rules.
I don't...
No, what it is you're no, I started to say you're two-faced, but if you were, you wouldn't be wearing that one. But what it is, Dave, is this. You people have a different set of rules for your different fan favorites. And you look the other way when a guy like Dundee cheats or pulls hair or uses a chain. Or a while ago, Chris Champion came out here. He's beating the poor guy with a chair. And the fans were cheering and clapping. Now what? Tell me, Dave.
Well, I don't know. I'm a little old-fashioned about it, and I don't like to see the rules broken. That's all there is to it. I don't care who's doing it.
Dave needs props for staying in character like this. So,
you say it when somebody like Dundee and Cobra does it.
Well, we do sometimes.
keeping that kayfabe running, baby.
I want to see you say it. Look at Dundee right now.
Dundee's got the fist double right, and he hit him with a double fist. All right, I said it right there. And I don't like that.
You don't like it.
But here's what I really don't like.
Dave don't like you.
I don't like a team like the $1 Billion Babies who make a practice of consistently breaking the rules, and that's what teams like that do.
Oh, well, you warmed out of that pretty well, Dave. So a guy like Dundee or Cobra, they don't do it consistently, right?
They don't seem to make a habit of it.
Oh,
No.
I see. Maybe that's why they don't make a habit of winning.
Donnybrook breaking
You
out.
ever think about that?
The $1 Billion Babies both out of the ring, down on the floor.
Bill, 2 in a row. Hey, Bill, Dave don't like it when you do that.
Referee,
He don't like
got
you to
8.
use the fist. Look at that.
Got it 10.
Look at that.
They're all counted out. Double
He don't
count
like
out.
it. He just said
Double
it.
count out.
He don't like to see that, Dundee.
Damn, Waller's going full, like, annoying heel asshole.
Everybody out on the floor. The referee counted 10 on both teams, all 4 of them, and that is it. It's going to be a draw.
I don't understand how you can sit here and look right in that camera and tell those people out there that Dundee shouldn't have been disqualified. He should have been. He ran a man's head, tried to run his head in the post over here.
Well, you may be right on that. I may have to give you that one. That's true. We've got to look right here at Chris Champion. We'll
Not
be back.
another video, please. No.
Another video. Oh my god, they're making Chris Champion look crazy with the snake. Just dance with the snake. Dance with it!
We are back, and we're just about out of time.
About to close up here. Another good week. Man, this is a good one. I like this. I'm going to try to pull some clips out of this one.
Yeah, when I came out here and
If I
started
can,
talking, that was the only good action
if
we
I
had
can
during the show.
find some
Am I right or
time.
right?
We had Ricky and Todd Morton getting a victory here today in the opening match as they continue on their trek toward
Yeah, come back next week. We'll finish up CWA.
Chris Champion got a win,
89.
and then it was the double count-out which just occurred in the final match of the day. Time is all gone. We'll be back with more of the same next week. Till then, I'm Dave Brown for the King, Jerry Lawler.
Now you're going to talk for me, too, huh?
So long, everybody.
Good shows. Good shows. Yeah, next week. Let me look at it here. Yeah, we'll do 23. We're going to look at... Well, I'm going to go and look at it right now. Hold on. Yeah, next week is we're going to be going into 12:23 and then 12:30, and we will finish up CWA. And it's going to be it's going to be good. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, I wonder about World of Sports. That'd be interesting. Those are fun to watch, man. Those matches get crazy. Those are super crazy matches to watch. Yeah, I'm gonna mess around. I'm gonna test out Portland first. I think I really like the early '80s Portland stuff I've seen. I haven't seen enough of it, honestly. And there's nothing out there that's weekly per se, but there is a lot of content and some cool matches I think we could watch. But I do also love this weekly, like the Memphis vibe is kind of perfect and good. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yeah, World of Sport. I don't know. That'd be interesting. I need to check it out. I can probably test it out. Either way, see what's happening. But yeah, all the fine folks that came through tonight, I appreciate it. And yeah, new member tonight, which is sweet here at the Wrestle Plunge. Really helps us out. And that person will get, again, I'm working on a brand new video. The subject is 4 Horsemen. I'll leave it at that. But they will get early access to that video. And then other than that, keep your eyes on all the socials. I have a Wrestle Plunge Facebook account. We're working on 22,000 followers on there. Doing pretty well. And then hopefully we can get 10K here on YouTube. We're going to keep working on that as well. And yeah, I have a TikTok as well and an X. And yeah, just trying to do all the things and keep it moving. But yeah, I appreciate everyone that came through here tonight. Thank you all very much. Have a great week. And let's do it next week. Let's go.